We're going to take Corbin through our obstacle course, which we say is his strong suit. He really likes it outside. He does well in the woods. He does very well on the obstacle course. And I'll get Joyce to interject. There's some footage here of today when we were working with Corbin. The guineas came in the arena, and how he handled the flock of guineas. And that's why we keep guineas here, and we keep game chickens in the barn, because we want the horses to really feel good about things under their feet. So when you go to the woods and you see the turkeys and the pheasants and come on, girls, all the things that jump up in front of them, the horses usually are pretty conditioned for that. So that's all part of our program. They're used to dogs under their feet, and they're used to the skid steer loader running up and down the alleyway, and the tractors, and we take them to the road, and they're traffic safe. We go to the bike trail, and all the bikes and the joggers and the dogs on leashes barking, and do everything we can to try to prepare these horses to where they can earn a good home and be safe and reliable horses. We want them to be usable. So when we do these obstacles, I'll tell you, it's not so much about the obstacles as much as it's about us teaching the horses to manage their fear and to say yes. You know, we don't want them to be afraid, but we don't want them saying no. So we don't allow the horses to say no ever. We want that horse to say yes all the time. So now, when he crosses these logs, I want you to see how he organizes his steps. And I think that's something that's a very important thing to point out here. When a horse can organize his steps like that in uneven terrain on a hillside in the mud, tells us we've got him prepared for about anything you're going to do out in your trail riding situation. So all these obstacles are just tools that we use to prepare the horse to think. We want him thinking about what he's doing. This next obstacle is the worst one of all. It's got water in there, and water bottles, and it crackles and makes noise when he walks through there. We haven't done any jumping with Corbin because he's just not a jumping kind of horse. But he'll cross about anything that gets in front of him. We spend a lot of time on these trot poles. We want the horses organizing their feet. We want him thinking about what he's doing. And quite frankly, I don't really care if it's muddy or not. I think that's good. I have to apologize. This is a muddy mess. It started raining here and it won't quit. And it's the middle of January in Ohio. So we're thankful it's not a blizzard, I guess. Now Michelle makes that look easy. Now our trick's going to be is to teach you how to do that. Right. But you know, he's handling the mud good. You know, that's not easy in the mud. That's good. See him thinking? I like that. Very nice. You know, and I'll just have to tell you, in my opinion, that's the difference between a high class and a low class horse. Be able to do things like that. That doesn't happen by accident. So here I want you to see how he can turn and he can go around those poles in the mud. I mean, this is unstable, muddy ground. But for a horse to be able to be sure-footed and be able to do that tells us he hadn't only been trained in the arena. And that's the problem with most horses these days, is these trainers are just in there in arenas going in circles and they're not doing this kind of stuff. You know, this is what makes the difference right here. This is important. And you notice he hasn't slipped one time and he hasn't put a foot down wrong. And another thing, he's not paying attention to those other horses up there above him. He's tending to his business. So as I narrate along here, these are things I watch for. These are things that I think that are important. Tells me what he's thinking about. The trailer is a very important thing to a horse. We'll spend a lot of time with that. I want these horses to load on any kind of trailer, slant load, side load, slant load, stock trailer, doesn't matter. They all need to back off the trailer calmly. Okay, that concludes our video for Corbin, and we tried real hard to represent him as accurately as possible to show you what his capabilities are. Feel free to give me a call if you're interested, and I'd invite you to our website, windyhillfarm.net, and you can look at other horses we have for sale. Also, I'd like to invite you to our YouTube channel, The Handy Horseman, where we've got all kinds of videos that are about horsemanship and things like that that I think you might enjoy. So with that, I'm Ted at Windy Hill Farm, and I appreciate your time watching this video.